October 17th, 2025. The air was crisp, the leaves tinged with gold, and the promise of something unforgettable hung in the morning light. Amanda Stanton arrived first, her bag packed with precision and her smile bright. She double-checked her list, making sure nothing was left behind, her excitement barely contained. Thurston pulled up, honking and shouting, "Are you ready for this?" Amanda laughed, the energy infectious. Their laughter echoed down the street, drawing curious glances from neighbors. They waited for Beverly Ortega, who soon arrived with hand-drawn maps and a custom playlist. Rollercoaster rhythms. She waved her maps like flags, her enthusiasm impossible to miss. The three friends hugged, buzzing with anticipation for their wildcard roller coaster adventure. Their voices overlapped as they shared last-minute ideas and inside jokes. Katie boasted about the hills ahead, Amanda checked supplies, and Beverly explained her map's artistic flair. Each friend brought something unique to the journey. Their excitement made the quiet street feel like a starting line. The world seemed to pause, just for them, as if holding its breath for their first step. "Did you remember the extra phone chargers?" Amanda asked, always the planner, her voice half serious, half teasing. "Forget chargers. Did you bring your sense of adventure?" Katie shot back, grinning. The banter set the tone for the day. Beverly raised her camera, ready to capture every moment. She wanted to remember not just the sights, but the feeling of this beginning. They snapped a before selfie. 3 smiles, 1 story of joy. It was a memory in the making, a snapshot of hope and friendship. The engine roared, the playlist cued, and the open road called. Their hearts beat faster as the car rolled forward. Their adventure was no longer a plan, it was happening. With laughter, music, and dreams, they set out, ready for whatever the road would bring. Beverly's old station wagon, now the Rainbow Rider, was a rolling masterpiece. Swirls of color, streamers, and a disco ball. Amanda's snack station rivaled any convenience store, while Katie's speakers promised a soundtrack for the ages. With Katie at the wheel, they pulled away, music blasting and streamers flying. Beverly filmed their departure, narrating like a documentarian, and they're off! The car turned heads, a burst of color in morning traffic. Soon, city streets gave way to winding back roads. Amanda navigated, Beverly sketched the scenery, and laughter filled the car. They sang, shared stories, and devoured snacks. The Rainbow Rider was more than a car, it was their adventure headquarters. The real roller coaster was still ahead, but the fun had already begun. The journey was officially underway. "Turn here! This is where it starts," Amanda announced. Katie grinned, steering onto a narrow, climbing road. The adventure had begun. The car tilted steeply, the world outside shifting with every curve. Each crest revealed a new, dizzying drop. Every descent brought whoops and gasps. The streamers whipped, snacks rattled, and the road twisted like a serpent. Beverly's camera rolled, capturing their laughter and shouts, "Up, up, up, down, down, down." The hills grew steeper, the drops more dramatic. Katie danced with the road, Amanda clung to the map, and Beverly narrated every wild turn. Fear turned to thrill, and the Rainbow Rider lived up to its name. They were on a ride they'd never forget. The first massive hill brought Amanda's scream, a wild mix of terror and delight that filled the car. Her voice cut through the air, making everyone else burst out laughing, their nerves tingling with anticipation for what was next. Beverly shrieked, Katie cheered, and the car plunged down the slope, picking up speed as the wind whipped through their hair. The world outside blurred, but inside, excitement was crystal clear. Laughter exploded, echoing through the car, punctuated by more screams and cheers. Every bump and jolt sent a new wave of giggles and shouts, their energy bouncing off the windows. Every sharp turn and steep climb became a victory, with Beverly and Amanda cheering Katie on, their voices rising above the engine's roar. Each challenge on the road felt like a team triumph. Fear faded, replaced by pure exhilaration. The nervous tension melted away, leaving only the thrill of the ride and the joy of being together. At the highest peak, they paused, awed by the view, a patchwork of green and winding roads below. The world seemed to open up, offering a moment of peace after the rush. Beverly snapped a photo. Amanda whispered, "Wow!" The memory was captured, but the feeling lingered, hanging in the air like the mountain mist. The quiet was brief. Soon they were back on the move, making up silly songs about the hills and their wild ride, voices blending in spontaneous harmony. Beverly provided lyrics, Katie honked for dramatic effect, and Amanda laughed until she cried, her joy contagious and unstoppable. Screams became a release, laughter a bond, and every moment together felt like a celebration of friendship and freedom. They weren't just passengers, they were co-creators of the adventure, writing their own story with every mile and every cheer. The adventure tested their friendship, and they thrived. Katie's boldness kept them moving, choosing the wildest paths without hesitation. Amanda's careful planning was their safety net, navigating, distributing snacks, and keeping everyone hydrated. When Beverly's camera died, Amanda had a power bank ready. Beverly's creativity turned every moment into a story, even inventing a secret mission for a slow-moving farmer. When a bumpy road sent chips flying, chaos turned to laughter as they cleaned up together. Beverly filming the great chip explosion. Their teamwork shone in every mishap and every triumph. Each friend's strengths balanced the other's weaknesses. They weren't just three individuals, they were a perfect team. The adventure was theirs together. Just as the friends felt unstoppable, dark clouds gathered overhead and rain began to pour relentlessly, drumming on the car roof and blurring the world outside. The road quickly became slick and treacherous, the atmosphere inside the car growing tense as visibility dropped and wipers struggled to keep up. Beverly's carefully hand-drawn map was no match for the storm. A sudden gust of wind and rain ruined it, colors bleeding together, lines vanishing in the chaos. Panic flickered in the car, but Katie kept her cool, pulling over under a cluster of trees, her hands steady on the wheel as thunder rumbled above. Amanda, thinking quickly, shielded her phone from the rain, desperately searching for a GPS signal as droplets splashed across the screen. Beverly, ever the creative spirit, reframed the disaster with a grin. "This is just the dramatic climax of our movie," and her words sparked laughter. Working together, Amanda finally found their route, guiding Katie through the storm's worst, their teamwork shining through the downpour. Beverly kept spirits high, pointing out the mystical beauty of the rain-soaked forest, where every leaf glistened and the world felt enchanted. At last, they emerged onto the main highway, the rain easing as if rewarding their perseverance. They pulled into a roadside diner, soaked to the bone but triumphant, hearts pounding with relief and pride. Over steaming mugs of hot chocolate, they laughed about their wild ordeal, already dreaming up their next adventure together. The storm had tested them in every way, and in the end, it made their friendship stronger and their bond truly unbreakable.